Hey everybody, how's it going? So we are already here for the Bad Batch episode 2, and of course the first episode had to debut on Star Wars Day, so now the actual schedule is on track for the Friday releases of Season 1, and we are already on to episode 2, Cut and Run, where of course now, based on the, planet code that was mentioned by Hunter, I think it was, at the end of the pilot, we are heading to Seleucami to see, no doubt, Cut Lawquane for the first time since 2009, see what he's doing in a post-Order 66 world. Hopefully we'll get to see that's where Rex is holed up, and it would make a lot of sense that Rex would go to Cut, considering that he is, he's got the perfect little setup for exile and a hideout there. So this is very exciting. I cannot wait to see this and what the story's going to be like here. So with all that said, I don't know if I'm going to be, like I said, if I'm going to do reactions to every single episode, but so long as big things like this are happening in the story, I'll be sure to keep posting these reactions. So with all that said, let's get started with episode 2 of the Clone Wars follow-up series, The Bad Batch.
What is this?
That would be dirt.
It's amazing.
A booby trap. Single tripwire. That's cute. Easy, Wrecker.
What do we have here?
No way.
More clones who've lost their way.
Oh my god.
It's been a while, fellas.
Yeah, it has.
Rex told us about the clone troopers turning against the Jedi. You talked to Rex? When? Ali passed through yesterday. Where'd he go?
No way.
Didn't ask.
He must mean the inhibitor chip.
The what?
Inhibitor chips. The Kaminoans implanted them in the clones to modify their behavior.
Dad! There's a ship outside!
Hey, Jack! Remember me?
Oh, who are you?
Omega.
Man, the character models look so good.
What's the purpose of this?
To have fun? Here, you try.
Huh?
You're supposed to catch it.
Oh.
Kamino wasn't safe anymore. Well, neither is Seleucami. Rex warned us of the storm that's coming. They're heading into town to book us a transport off-world.
Oh, man. Now he's got to leave. Oh, Rex is so going to be in this town.
Troops should be pulling their forces.
Every citizen can exchange their invalid currency for Imperial credits, thanks to the generosity of the new Galactic Empire.
It's not just ships. They're registering people, too.
Got it!
Oh, no.
It's Omega! She went out past the fence!
Jeez.
Do you realize you could have been killed? Easy. Are you hurt? Now, let's take a look here.
I'm sorry. I was trying to get the ball. I didn't know.
You're safe. That's all that matters.
It's so good to see Cut again.
Come on.
Oh, man.
And you're right. She's not a soldier. Just give us some time. I want Omega to go with you. You two can give us something that we can't.
Is that what you really want?
I have this under control.
There's one big problem. Omega's on the ship.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's a good plan, Tech.
So much for simple. What kind of ship is this anyway?
You did the classic A New Hope trick.
Excellent.
Mom, I don't like this.
Everything will be okay.
Hurry up.
If we get tied up in a blaster fight, they're gonna lock down the whole port.
This great plan of yours is looking really lousy about now.
Yeah, Echo is an ARC trooper and ultimately does not mess around.
With Omega.
By herself? You let her go by herself?
Well,
We didn't let her go.
I'm on it.
That is not ideal.
Oh my god. Come on.
Risk it.
You can tell they're close.
Find another way. The extra chain code's for you, so you can leave with Cut and Sue.
Why? Did I do something wrong?
You need a family, kid. They're good people. They'll give you the life you deserve.
I want to stay with you.
It's for your own good.
Can't really disagree there. Yeah, I mean, the galaxy has entered the dark times and they're being hunted. Oh shoot. You know, it just occurred to me that they're using live rounds. They're not using stuns.
She's not.
Wait for me!
Oh my gosh.
You look like... Any reinforcements at the impound dock? Carry on.
That wasn't enough pause to be like, hey, this guy's a clone, there's something wrong here. Poor Gonk Droid.
This is where I want to be.
If this is where you want to be, then this is where you'll stay.
There it is, The Bad Batch, episode 2. And, yeah, I mean, we weren't far off. We did all assume that Rex would be present, and he did, in fact, pass through and stop by at Cut's place. I really did think Rex would be in the town there, but regardless, there is so much to love in this episode, and I didn't really even think about it or realize just how perfect Cut Lawquane would be for this new dynamic that Omega adds to the squad, in that he is a clone with faces just like theirs, but who has become a father and has, for the last, 3 to 4 years, led that life with his kids and knows, what it's like for them. And that was a really cool scene earlier on to kind of show Hunter a different perspective and how this is not something that that Omega can obviously just immediately get used to. And that was really not even an angle that I considered. And this is not like a total slight against the sequel trilogy or anything, because even in like The Last Jedi, we had the scenes of like Rey appreciating water, and like in The Force Awakens when she said it's all green or whatever the line was, when they arrived on Takodana. But I felt like Omega's scene here when she first touches down in Seleucami was even more touching than those parallels to Rey. But what I will say is that final showdown against the clones, yeah, I noticed pretty late in the game there that they were using straight up live lasers. I mean, they were killing those clones. They were that was bad. That was, I mean, even in the most dire of circumstances, Rex was escaping using stuns on board their Venator as it was going down. And no stun blasts here. Bad Batch was just straight up mowing down clones from what it looked like. Maybe I'm wrong and I wasn't paying close enough attention and there were little electric blasts coming off of those clones that I just wasn't registering in my brain. I don't know, but regardless, I am very excited to see where the story is taking us. It is such an interesting thing to see the galaxy in the immediate aftermath of Revenge of the Sith. Yeah, so the animation is stunning, of course. D. Bradley Baker, I mean, his performance, as always, is so good. All 5 of the members of the team, they just blend together so perfectly. And I'm glad Echo got more to do in this episode. That was something that kind of bummed me out about the premiere, was that Echo barely did anything. Whereas here he took up a much more prominent role, which I really appreciated. And something else that really occurred to me as I was kind of hoping we might see Rex there is, and this is something I haven't thought about for a while, because with a lot of the Bad Batch speculation, we've always been like, okay, yeah, we're going to see Rex, we're going to see Ahsoka, maybe, you know, I want to see Krennic, we're going to see all these characters and all this potential for what can happen in this, you know, in the first year after Revenge of the Sith. But one thing that I kind of want to circle back around to that I feel like hasn't been talked about a lot since the original Season 7 Bad Batch arc, I still really am waiting for the scene where Echo asks Rex about fives. I don't want to just like have that be something that already happened in Season 7 off screen. I think that sucks. And it would make sense if maybe there wasn't a lot of time or didn't come up in Season 7, whereas here, now that Order 66 has come down, all of this is changing. Rex is on the run. He has his inhibitor chip out. It would make sense now for Echo to finally be like, hey, I haven't had the chance to ask you, where's fives? I really hope we get that scene, because I'm not going to lie, I'll be slightly pissed if we don't. Anyway, with all that said, this was absolutely amazing. I am so happy for all of the people working on this. They are bringing their all to this project, and it clearly shows. This is Star Wars animation at its finest, and this show is already capturing the spirit of Star Wars in a much more genuine way than Star Wars Rebels did. I'll just say it. It's not pulling on all of the nostalgic strings. It's not pulling on all of the exact same tropes. It's not blasting the Star Wars themes at you to force you to feel a certain way, which I really appreciate. Maybe not everybody will agree, but with all that, I will see you guys next week for The Bad Batch Episode 3. I'm assuming a lot of these episodes are going to be pretty eventful starting off before things maybe level off into a little bit more filler, considering we have 16 episodes to work with here. So, as far as I can tell, I'll still be posting these reactions, and I hope to see you guys for the next one. So stay safe out there, and take care, everybody. All right, bye-bye.